Shalom Maki. I'm gonna give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of GMS who teach and rule well. And salutations to all the Akim and all four corners of earth for special truth and sincerity. Shalom Maki. I want to get into this article, breaking news that happened on Monday. Most of the people of the world, they're not paying attention to what's really going on in the world. They're paying the news. Well, if you watch the local news, they're only going to give you, you got to cut it on around like 5 o'clock, 5:30, and they'll give you like a quick hitter of 5 minutes around what's going on around the world. If you tune into the news before, what they call news, which is actually entertainment, because all they're giving you is entertainment tad bits on what's going on with your local, with your favorite entertainer, But what we really watch is not news. It's more entertainment, for you people of the world who just click on the TV. A lot of these things you have to do research. You have to do some looking into, or find a good RT News, or what's another one out of the news? Is because CNN News has been compromised. A lot. They're talking about nothing but money and BS, sports and stuff. That P. Diddy was on there the other day. We're talking about P. Diddy, so they'll give you that follies, but you got to do your research and still use due diligence on those on these news channels. England has a good one, what's the name? Sky News. They're pretty good. They'll show you some good stuff, But every now and then they go into a whole 2-3 days of propaganda about the little English, politics going on over there. So you gotta, like I said, you gotta funnel through these different news channels that are out there. But those world news channels really show you what's going on in the world. Anywho, so you have been on the rock to know that the president of Iran has not died. He has died, been killed in a helicopter accident. And I was watching the news when it happened, and one of the key things that just automatically threw up red flags was that they said that 3 helicopters were in the air, 2 landed on the base, and 1 did not. And the one that did not land was the one that he was in, and they showed the crash landing, in the site, and they had one guy walking along the road to where the crash happened. So this is not by accident, and look what we're going to read what this article says. What might have caused the helicopter crash that killed Iran's president. And we're not going to deal with any type of playing games. We know that things happen for a reason. We know that this how Esau maneuvers and works. We know how he can rig things to manually, because right now we're in an AI age, so everything is controlled down there by AI. And AI can run amok, man. That's Esau's little toy. That's his little weapon. So he uses it to do what he wants, man. But anywho, this helicopter was not by accident, man. Let me bring this out. This is John 8:44. Ye are of your father, the devil, and the lusts of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abide not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and a father of it. Now, if you know anything about what's going on over between Iran, Iraq, the whole Middle East area, the United States has been trying to grease their palms, and they've been doing deals with Iran, but they really just want to take it over. They've been doing deals with them, but they really want the full control over it. And they really can't, because Iran is going to put up a good fight, man. Those Persians are going to put up a good fight, man. And they ran through Iraq for the simple fact that they weren't together, as Iran is, and Iraq was had some stability problems, man. And and you see Saddam was one of their stability problems, as well as more politics that goes into it. But Iran is like their stronghold right now, But Esau's painting a picture. This was just by coincidence. This was just an accident, But us in this truth, us knowing, how this devil works, and the scriptures speak about him, man. He was the devil. He was a liar from the beginning. The truth abides not in him, So when has he ever told the truth about anything, man? He lies about simple things as far as landing on the moon, presidents getting killed. He covers things up. He'll do bad to his own, man. So who will we do good to, man? You know, this is a liar, man. Pants on fire. Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he, man? So we are in a time of exposing, man. We know who the enemy is. We know who the scriptures speak about, the son of perdition. You know, we know these things, man. And we're gonna make videos out and we're gonna expose them. That's our job, man. Because our people are still trying to trust this devil, man. They're still trying to lay in bed with him and do business with him, man. You know, where the heathens are getting jacked up left and right, man. They're getting the butt end of the stick, man, so to speak. You know, but yeah, they just, you know, and here they also gave a little list of a few of the helicopter crashes that have been crashing within the last few years. You know, just adding more on to the propaganda of BS. But this guy who died, you know, Ishmael has power seats and they have families to take over once another person dies. So 9 times maybe America did a backdoor deal with the guy who's gonna his successor, man. You know, his successor, I should say. You know, they're gonna you know, they do backdoor deals. It happens all the time, man. You know, this is the way this devil works, man. You know, through treachery. Through treachery, is taking over the whole earth, man. You know, and his wicked deals, man. You know. This is Psalm 55:20. He put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He have broken his covenant, man. You know, like I say, he has deals with Iran and some of these Middle East countries to extract oil and do different deals with them. Also, they buy weapons from America, you know, and all these things. But at the same time, you know, these weapons are faulty. You know, they're outdated. Some of them, you know. Just the deals he does with these nations, you know, it jacks him up in the long run, man. You know, everything jacks him up. And there was a thing back in the day when who's those guys? International Monetary Fund. When they come by and lend you money, they'll have a war in their country. They'll set up a war in your country. You know, once the war is over with, and their best interest is at top, they'll come. Well, they'll come. It don't even matter if it's their best interest. They'll come do business with both sides. You know, the losers and the winners. But at the end of the day, your country is going to be in more debt and more trouble than it was before, because he then came through, set up some bogus taxation. You know, made you buy things that you didn't need. You know, faulty things, man. This is the devil we're dealing with, man. You know, never trust that devil, man. You know, bring that out. So it says, let me continue, Psalm 55:21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they drawn swords. Yet were they drawn swords, you know. So they had the swords out the whole time. He's talking about peace, man. So he comes with that smooth tongue, you know, and like I just gave you a scenario about how he backdoors the people who he talks to, man. Esau will play both sides, man. He plays both sides of the fence, man. You know, and it dares you to call him out on it, man. You know, there's a saying. He says, because he did it he did it in Africa. He did it with the guy here in America. He made friends with one tribe and was enemies with the other ones. You know, it's a saying. It's a saying that goes. I can't think of it right now. I'm having a brain fart. It'll come to me in a second, though. But yeah, that's the way this devil works, man. That's the way his MO, that's the way his mode of operation goes, man. You know? This is Sirach 12:10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusts, so is his wickedness, man. So never trust thy enemy, man. You know? And Esau has been proven to be a opponent to not trust, man. You know? I keep in mind all the time, Gad was coming through the wintertime, and Esau captured him up, you know, in their mind, you know, they're thinking they're trying to move him to reservations and stuff, but Esau's whole mind is to wipe him out, get rid of him. That's the spirit I'm speaking about this. I was just watching which I'm going to have to do a video on, you know, the Sandy Creek Massacre, you know, where those soldiers went through there and killed 500 to 600 soldiers, but in Wikipedia they try to lie and say it was only like 100 people or something like that. But anywho, these Edomites went through there and massacred them. You know, when they weren't ready to fight and stuff, when they weren't. I got to do some more research on it because it was a massacre. So evidently, a massacre means that you didn't put up a fight, basically. You know, that's what happens with a massacre. Now, war, it means we went to war. Two sides fought against each other. You know, that's war. But a massacre is when you come through and you just wipe out everything, man. You know. But yeah, this devil has a track record of just scourging. And he'll do it to his enemies. He'll do it to his own kind, man. You know. But yeah, I just wanted to bring this out, man. You know, we in the knowing know that we know the methods of operation that Esau has and what he does. So we're not in the dark. We're in the knowing. You know. With that being said, I hope this is edifying. Shalom, Akim.